All right, Cancerians, here we go. June 2025. It's a big one for you guys. This is a huge reading. It's always an all signs reading, right? Randomly at the bottom, I haven't cut the deck yet, but randomly at the bottom is 7 swords. I noticed that when I put it down on the table. I'm like, oh shit. Okay. Hopefully you read my monthly write-up. Hopefully you read or watched the overview reading. I mean, it's pretty strong Cancerian energies. I mean, for it to be, it's the theme energy of the soulmate cycle. It's fucking, let's see what the theme energy of this. I mean, it already froze. I decided to leave it. I looked over, I saw it froze. I had talked on. I showed you the card after the cut, the theme energy. It's the 5 of Cups. You didn't get to see it. I looked over here and I'm like, okay, it's going to be one of these readings. All right, and this thing hasn't been freezing up that much on any of these here. 5 of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle. It's the theme energy of your reading. Underneath it is the moon. Underneath that is the star. I think something happens in June that it's one of those you didn't know you wanted it until you got it sort of a thing. It's one of those things. Something cheers you up. Can I put it that way? I think something might cheer you up. And I'm just saying, the only other way to read this energy would, because it flows both ways, energy always does, is I would say something like, some admonishment like, you brought this on yourself. So take whichever one resonates. Either something happens that cheers you up, or I need to say to you, you brought this on yourself, motherfucker. Okay? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you say that to somebody else, and that cheers you up. I'm giving you all the ways it could possibly flow. Energy doesn't just flow one way. It's not all about you and, whatever. It flows for everybody, and both energies are always present, good and bad, right? One man's pot of gold is another man's pile of shit. There's a simple way of looking at that. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's see. Are you still working? Okay, all right, let's do it. Man, let's do this. Let's see where we go here. Cancerian energies for June 2025, universe. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer for June 2025. There's a lot of energy here. I'm not surprised that thing froze up right at the get-go. I am not surprised. All right. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? All right. So why the fuck are we here? 6 of Swords. Yeah, I think it's my first read on that. I don't think I need to say to you, you brought this on yourself. Okay, you might say it to somebody else, I don't know. But it's not surprising that you guys are showing up in the Cancer reading. It's not surprising. Something happens that cheers you up. Something goes better than you expected. Something goes good. It's just out of nowhere. There's just something shows up. It cheers you up. It brightens your day like a star. Okay, what comes after the cut? Unbelievable. The 8 of Cups. Something happens that allows you to, well, the 6 of Swords is about moving on. It's moving on from choppy waters. The 8 of Cups here, I got a moving on energy, but I've got a moving on in a very, very nice direction. I don't have any bad energies here. This one here, you're moving on toward the 9 Cups. I don't know. Let's see where this goes. This should be very interesting. This should be a very interesting reading. Not surprising. All right, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Give the deck a final shuffle. But if you're here for a reason, as always with Steve's Love Tarot. It is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Let's see where we go here. We're doing pyramids, of course. Top of the pyramid. This universe seems to want to talk about you. We'll see what shows up. It's either you or somebody else's emotions. If it's you, it'd be in the middle. It'd be 3D energies. If it's somebody else, it's how they see you. Okay, so I don't know. Bottom of the pyramid is potential final outcome. I don't control what comes in here. Anybody who thinks they do, you ever watch a reader that thinks they control what's coming in on the table? You should just change that, shut that fucking thing down. Person's lost their mind. All right, don't control what comes in here. I can see what's I can feel what's kind of happening. Feels like it wants to talk about you. Bottom is the potential final outcome. I can't predict free will, so I say potential. I'll clarify whatever I think needs clarifying. All right, we ready? Let's do it. We ready? I'm ready. Bottom of the pyramid is the Nine of Wands. Some sort of restriction is removed. Yeah. Fueled by the Queen of Pentacles. Again, I just get an energy where something cheers you. I'm just going to phrase it. Something happens this month, and this month could stretch all the way through Cancer season, all the way through into, the tail end of July. Something cheers you up. Something makes you feel like I'm all set. Something you were worried about gets rectified. It's not surprising with Jupiter, luck and expansion planet moving into your sign. It's always good for you if you're a Cancerian. This is technically an all signs reading, but if you're part of the soulmate cycle, you're an honorary Cancerian. So you got Jupiter. You get Jupiter when it hits your sign, whatever it is, and because you're in the soulmate cycle, you get a double bonus. It's the same as having Jupiter in your sign. It creates expansion all around. So that's nice. This is nice. And look, the Nine of Pentacles. Everything's okay. It just keeps coming up that way. So let's see. I guess these are your emotions. All right, let's see. First of all, that's a Queen of Swords. That's not surprising. That's been coming up a lot lately. In fact, that was June's theme energy, the main base card in my Q2 reading. April, May, June, right? I was going to take this out and put it here. I like to have the overall energy looking at me, reflecting back in my eye. What's going on here? Center card. 10 Swords. Yeah. Wow, what's here? It's red with the Queen of Swords. These are your emotions. And look at where it ends, all happy. And they all live fucking happily ever after. Oh no, the bison's dead. Something else happens here. There's something else. This is a powerful energy, right? Your strength, you're stronger this month. You get through stuff. Nothing phases you. You become Superman, Supergirl. I don't know. But you end here, you feel like you've got a goal in mind. You're determined to get there. You're walking a new path. You're speaking a new path. You're asking people out there. You're like fearless. It's fucking unreal. I got to see what that is. We're definitely going to clarify the Ten of Swords. But something comes to a conclusion. Okay, something that's been jamming you up. Something comes to a conclusion. A decision is made. Tens of the end dead end lead to a new beginning. You are hell bent on this new beginning. Okay, can I phrase it that way? All right. 3D energies around you. Now, this might be how other people see you. We'll see how it plays out. I can't tell yet. And that bothers me because I can normally tell. Okay, so I don't know. We'll see. See, that's why. 2 Cups. Oh, it's a nice card. Don't get me wrong. I'm just yelling at myself. I got tricked by the energy. What's there? 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful energy, isn't it? 2 of Cups and 10 Pentacles. Your life. I got rainbows and a pair of roses. It's just nice. Why do I got that Billy Squire song ringing in my head. Everybody wants you, right? Everybody wants you. It's a bit of that. I don't know. I'm going to have to clarify that. I don't want to say the wrong thing here. I know what the average person would say, a card reader would say. Other people are attracted to you and they want to be a part of your life and all of that. But that's not. That's cheesy. That's the surface read. I'm going to need to clarify these to go deeper. But you could take the surface read for now. It's the read anybody would give you. Okay? But no. There's way more there. Okay, potential final outcome for you, Red, with the 10 of Swords. I see it. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, you think that's bad? Oh my God, Steve, that's holding back. It's fear. Yeah, it's Red with the 10 of Swords. We're putting 10 swords in fear. I think we talked about this. Isn't it the title of my extended for the overview for the month of June? Didn't I say something like, usually we allow fear to talk us out of doing things. This time we're talking ourselves out of fear and into doing things. It's that kind of energy. Yeah, well, of course it's going to come up for you. Of course it is. Yeah, this is good. This is good. You're putting 10 swords in fear. I'm going to encourage you the same thing I said in the extended for the overview. Keep a little bit of fear. All right, it keeps you sharp. Okay, let's clarify. All right, let me get a sip of water here. I got some special hydrate drink today. That's nice. That's good. All right, here we go. Let's start with the Ten of Swords. What does this mean? Does it look like soulmates are coming in, Steve? You know, is that what you're screaming at the? It's all about you. It's not really about anybody else. I mean, you're hell bent on a new beginning. It could be with somebody. It might be with this here on the surface read, but everybody is interested. I see that. You're very popular. Popularity energy's going up. I would be very afraid of that. Make sure you allow a little fear in with your popularity energy. People who aren't afraid of being popular end up on as some true Hollywood story kind of thing or something like that. You know, it doesn't end well. Or these days, influencers on YouTube that crash their cars and do all kinds of crazy shit. You know, it is what it is. That energy will run wild with you. I think you guys can handle it. But you're obviously the star of the show. I mean, these are the perfect cards here on the surface, isn't it? With Cancerian energy and the soulmate cycle, with Jupiter, with the new moon, with the sun, with Mercury. I mean, how much more fucking Cancerian energy do you want? And it doesn't matter what your sign is, because you're all honorary Cancerians right now. So if you're part of the soulmate cycle, you benefit. It is what it is. All right. 8 billion people in the world, only about 20 million part of the soulmate cycle. So it's a special group, you know. That's a very small number. If you had $8 billion in the bank and somebody asked you for 20 million, that's fucking couch change, okay? All right, here we go. Ten of Swords, let's do it. Although rich people tend to be very, very cheap, so they probably wouldn't give it to you. They're the cheapest bastards you'll ever meet. But that's how they stay rich. Only poor people spend money. Advertisers know that. That's why they advertise to the poor. They don't advertise to rich people. All right. Ten of Swords. Here we go. What do we got? Let that be a lesson to you. If you're poor, stop spending money. Save it. Let it pile up for a couple of years. And then you'll be a little bit rich. It's what it is. All right. 10 Swords. Come on. I can't shuffle all fucking day, and I'm not here to give how to get rich financial talks. What the hell? Ain't no TED talk. What's going on? It's crossed by the Page of Wands and fell on the floor. It fell reversed. Should I keep it reversed? I feel like I should put it sideways. And what does it mean? It fell on the floor reversed. And I wanted to turn it upright because then it matches this, but it doesn't make sense upright. Like that, it makes sense. A soulmate connection that you thought was dead is anything but. In the environmental energy, there's something new. Something is revived here. It could be something just inside of you. You know what I'm saying? Could be something inside of you. I don't know. Why'd that fall on the floor reversed? The Seven of Wands. Something you didn't have access to before that would warm the cockles of your soul and may have hurt you that you don't have access to. It could be a person, place, or thing. You all of a sudden have fucking access to. You do. All of a sudden you're the belle of the ball. Welcome to being the belle of the ball, Cancerians. And yeah, you're all honorary Cancerians. Jupiter, you get the benefit of that no matter what your sign is if you're part of the soulmate cycle. Doesn't matter. You're the belle of the ball. Jupiter's hitting your sign. I mean, it's coming out the way it's coming out. I mean, okay. Yeah. If you want to equate it to a soulmate connection, someone you thought was long gone, it probably returns. It's the end of them being long gone. And this time you're not going to let them get away. I think it's more of an it than it is a who. And I wouldn't be disappointed by that if I were you. In fact, I would be thrilled by that. Cancerian energy is cardinal water sign energy. This is, you know, this is kind of the energy you should be thriving in. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about the Four of Wands. Let's go. And that Page of Wands, you got a lot of new adventures. Look at this. New adventures popping off all over the place. Fueling that Page of Wands is the Ace of Wands. Wow. Lots of different adventures. They pop up, they go out. They pop up, they go out. But there's some one thing that you have access to that you didn't before. It bothered you. It could be a person. It's either a person, place, or thing. It depends. It's going to vary for all of you. Let's talk about the Four of Wands. You're hell-bent on going down here. You're hell-bent on not letting this get away this time. Okay? You're hell-bent on saying what you need to say. I believe it. You're fired up here, for sure. Okay. You feel free, and I mean, it's nice. It's a real summer's eve energy coming off of this, let me tell you. All right. Flowing free. Put your summer dress on, guys and gals. All right. 4 of Wands. Let the wind blow through you. Okay. All right. Let the wind blow through your britches, or lack thereof. All right. 4 of Wands. Come on, give me... What's up with all the shuffling in this fucking reading? I see why. It's Tower. Tower crossing the 4 of Wands. This is a whole new world opening up to you. It begins in June. It's a whole new fucking world. You get a second chance with something, person, place, or thing. But it's a lot of somethings, because I see here other people. You just become more attractive. This is Minor Arcana Empress energy, right? She's very attractive. I like her. She got a falcon. I'll go over there any day, right? Hell, if there's banging that goes with it, woohoo! A falcon and banging, I'm in heaven. You know, at the end of the day here, we do have that on the surface. We're going to go deeper. This is incredible. What's on top? It's about what I expected for a Cancer reading, though, in this energy. What's on top? 6 Cups. This is something, the 2 of Cups is reversed energy. It is something that was gone and returns, okay? You're hell-bent on not, I can just feel that off the snowy owl. You're hell-bent on not losing it, not letting it get away. This time you're going to say what needs saying with the blue and the throat chakra in the middle. Why is that 6 of Cups here? Judgment. See what I'm saying? It had to be a powerful card after that. If it was like a 2 of Pentacles, the whole reading was wrong. I'd scrap the whole thing right in front of you and say, fuck it, let's just pull again. Okay, something went wrong, right? No. It's judgment. It's karma. It's a big deal. It's a second chance. It's a chance to get it right this time with something, someone, or a trip you didn't get to take before that now you could take. Whatever it is, it means the fucking world to you, and it makes you feel really, really fucking good. All right? Wow. Fearless. You are fearless. I just want to point out a little bit of fear is good, okay? A little bit of fear keeps you sharp. All right? Okay? I'm just saying. 2 of Cups. Why is it here? Let's go deeper on this. I know everybody wants you. Still got that Billy Squire song ringing in my head. Anyway, he got that Fender Telecaster sound down really good, though. He did. Anyway, 2 of Cups. Why is it here? All right. Talk to me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Flew out of the deck. Actually, it flipped into my thumb. 10 of Pentacles reversed. 10 of Pentacles upright. Ooh, we got ourselves a story. And what did I say? This means the world to you, right? Whatever this is. Yeah, there's the world right there. Most powerful card I could pull. All of a sudden, I'm just going to say this. It's deeper than just everybody wants you, or you're the belle of the ball, or however else I might phrase it. People who didn't want you in their life before now suddenly see your value and want you in their life. All of a sudden, you're it, right? I mean, I don't know. All of a sudden, people realize these people. I mean, if you had like a restaurant or something, I could equate it to a YouTube channel. You had a YouTube channel, and all of a sudden, people just whatever. Or you had a restaurant, and all of a sudden, people just stopped coming. Your food went out of fashion or something like that. Well, it coming back in. I will tell you that. All of a sudden now people want to eat your goulash or whatever it is you're serving. People didn't want you in their life before, now do. Now they get it. There's some energy here where they get it. Okay? All right. Why, yeah, the 4 of Wands upright. That's the 4 of Wands over here. I think you might try a little too hard to hold on to this popularity energy. Don't. I told you from the day I got here, I said popularity energy, I've been talking about the dangers of it. And I always say, no matter what it is, whether you're popular at school or a big celebrity or whatever the fuck you are, some YouTube fucker, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fleeting. It's always, it ebbs and flows. It's always fleeting. It's always going to fluctuate. There is no graph that continually goes up forever and ever and ever. It'll peak, it'll drop, it'll go up again, it'll peak. It's like that. And if you base your self-worth on popularity, which a lot of these damn influencers do, unfortunately, because they don't know any better and they're too young, right? If you base your popularity, your self-worth on that popularity, your self-worth will fluctuate with that damn graph, up and down. I'm depressed, didn't get enough likes on this one. Oh no, my life is over. Oh, I got a whole bunch of likes on this one. Woo, I feel great. You can't do that. I'm just saying you might try, because of this hell-bent energy, you might try a little too hard to hold on to this, or foolishly think this is going to last forever. This is a direct byproduct of Jupiter entering a sign, your sign, and the energy of the soulmate cycle being your energy, and Mercury being there, and the new moon being there, and the sun being there, all at the same fucking time. This is a fireworks fucking display. Okay? It's temporary. Enjoy it. Just enjoy the ride. Alright? However small that ride is, or however big it is, it's going to vary for all of you. Enjoy the ride. Alright? You might just get Employee of the Week at the McDonald's you work at. I don't fucking care. Enjoy it for what it is. Alright? Cool. But don't think you're going to win it every week. Oh, God. If I don't win it next week, I'll just die. Ugh. All right. Anyway, your self-worth should be self-contained. Self. It should come from inside. Whatever this is here, generally speaking, I mean, this is how people see you. We talked about all this up here. But this is how other people see you. People who didn't want you in their life before, now all of a sudden want you in their life. You're very popular temporarily. And listen, that's fine. They didn't want it, now they do. Now they want to walk the path. This leads to 10 Pentacles. See what I'm saying? You can see the flow of the energy here, right? People get you all of a sudden. This is a meeting of the minds. It's a contract card. A contract needs to be a meeting of the minds. It can't be unfair. It can't be unclear. Otherwise, it's void. This is a meeting of the minds. It's balanced energy. People get you, however you want to phrase that. These are people that didn't get you before. Now they get you. The Four of Wands leads to the Ten of Pentacles, and this is exactly what happens. It used to be upside down. Now we walk it, and we get in here. I'm pulling on this one just because I want to see what's crossing it. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. This is fabulous. Pay attention, but each one is kind of its own little reading. All right, this is something else. This is something returning you didn't have access to before. You know. Somebody's very interested in you. It's either a person, place, or thing. For most of you, it's probably a person. This is Steve's Love Tarot, not Steve's place or thing tarot. Right? All right. Ten of Pentacles. Why is it here upright? Tell me about it. I'm going to do something crazy right now. All right? I didn't mean to drift into Bob Ross there. I'm going to get crazy. Let's get crazy. Let's do it. All right. Let's get crazy. Crossing the Ten of Pentacles. Upright is the King of Cups. Bridging energy over here is the Seven of Cups. People are making different choices. People were confused by you before or not. I tell you what, you're going to have a lot of people confess some things to you. This King of Cups, it's about telling you how they feel. It might be a bit of a much for you. Didn't I write that? That it might be a bit of a much in my write-up in June? Yeah, the Hermit and the Two of Wands. Yeah, they feel you. On the soul level. These are soul connections who may have passed you by. This is like your soul tribe. Right? A little bit of that. What's the bridge? The Queen of Cups. King and Queen of Cups, you guys. King and Queen of Cups crossing the Ten of Pentacles upright. Wow, that's fucking unreal. This has nothing to do with the one specific person. Yeah, that one specific person, if this is a person, is all of this too. It's probably somebody who blew you off, who didn't get you before, maybe wasn't sure about you. It's possible. You know, it's possible. But this is just other people. You got other people coming in. Listen. Let's clarify the Four of Pentacles here. I kind of get the Four of Pentacles now based on all of this, especially this. This is read with this. You may have to pull back a little bit. You may have to. You may have to go and spend some time alone in your secret garden. Figure out what you want to do. Sort through some of these energies. You can't let everybody in. Just because everybody wants to be your friend now, you can't let everybody in. You know, it doesn't work that way. You got to separate the wheat from the chaff somehow. This might be a bit of a holding back energy. It could also be a dam being released. It could be a miserly energy for some of you, meaning the miser starts spending the money that's been stuffed in the mattress, right? Ton of money, can't sleep anymore. It's creating bulges. Time to spend some money. The energy is some sort of energy around you is releasing. It's pretty massive. It's a big piece of energy. Don't be surprised if it affects you physically. This type of energy can make you tired, can make you dizzy, can make you confused a little bit. This type of energy, because it has a physical effect on people, sometimes is why you get people like celebrities that have a popularity energy around them, of course. Sometimes this is why they drink and do drugs, because it can make them feel this way. They just want to feel better, want to feel normal, or what they thought was normal. It's that too. It is what it is. I don't think you'll do that. I don't think it's that big a deal for you. But I do think this is definitely reflective of all the energies that are happening in the Cancerian field of things. What's the final on this? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, he was crossing here. He's now crossing here, the King of Cups. You've got to temper this. You've got to temper. You've got to make sure you control this energy. Whatever it is, especially this energy, make sure you control it. All right? Don't let it go to your head. Don't start thinking it's going to last forever. Don't start thinking any of that. Popularity is always fleeting. From the moment it happens, the moment you get popular, it is fleeting. It begins to diminish. Okay? I said that a million times. What's on top? The devil. Yeah, this will get you. You got to control this. Look, I am playing. Okay? This is popularity energy on crack. Yeah, you get one individual or one thing that you wanted that you didn't have access to before, but you get a lot more than that I see here. You've got to control it. If you don't control popularity energy, it controls you. Think about anybody you know from high school, from college, whatever it is, who got popular. They became the star of the baseball team or the soccer team. Think about that person and the asshole they probably became, right? Total douchebag. 9 times. I remember this star baseball player at my school. I forget his fucking name. It was something like Donkey. His last name sounded like Conky or Donkey or something like that. Anyway, he became a total fucking prick. You know, all of a sudden he started, ooh, look at me. Goes, you got to be careful. Once this energy controls you, you're fucked. Right? You got to, you do that by being afraid of it a little bit. That little bit of fear respects this energy and it keeps it back. Okay? It keeps it at bay. It's okay to let a little bit of fear in. A little bit. You're pretty well protected. Why is the devil here? The world. Look, for some of you, this is no big deal. You get the, you hear from somebody you wanted to hear from, or you win the employee of the month at the McDonald's you work at. I mean, it's all really great. It's terrific. It can play out that way. For others of you watching, this is a moment in your life you'll look back on 20 years from now and fucking remember. This is a time period you'll remember. This is a huge change for you. It's flipping very quickly. It happens very fast after Jupiter moves into Cancer. And as Jupiter sweeps through, it's not just about June. As Jupiter sweeps through over the next year, you'll look back on your life and it will, for some of you, it will not look the same. And if you let this energy get the better of you, you won't look the same either. You'll look like you'll look like you're 10 years older after the 1 year goes by. Okay? So, take my advice on this. It's very important. All right? It's all fine and good to have everybody interested in you and all that, but there's no reason to give a shit about it. It's not that big a deal. Yeah, whatever. Cool. If you treat it like that, if you treat it with some respect and keep it at bay a little bit, you'll be fine. Everything will be cool. You'll notice Steve Hand doesn't look any older. Anyway, I'm just kidding. It's the oil of Olay, it really is. All right, center card, bridging energy here, 3 of Swords. Yeah. Again, it's up to you what you do with this energy. I'm not going to repeat myself because that's all I could do. The 3 of Swords is on top of that here. Okay. it's tied to this over here, though. You know what? I'm gonna throw one more card. I'm gonna throw a crossing card on the three of the celebration, the Three of Cups. Had to be a three of some kind. You're fixing an issue with somebody. Something here, again, I said at the very beginning of this reading, and this is the last card out in the reading, the Three of Cups, and it's a celebration energy. I said at the beginning of this reading, something cheers you up. Yeah, you might get cheered up by popularity, and you might get cheered up by having an opportunity with somebody that you're hell-bent on making sure goes well this time. This is your redo. It's your second chance with somebody, something, or some place from your past. I get it. But all of it together, provided you take my advice on how to deal with the popularity energy. And really, honestly, please do. I have seen plenty of people get popular in my time here in Los Angeles. And I have watched a certain percentage of them, about 65%, turned into real fucking pricks. Okay? Because the energy eats them up. They think it's going to, and then when it doesn't last forever, because they thought it was going to last forever, what do? They end up binging some kind of drug, usually. It is what it is. Or something to find the high, because the popularity energy keeps you high, something to maintain that. So it's dangerous energy. I like it because you guys are Cancerians and it's part of the soulmate cycle. If you were a celebrity and I was pulling on you, which I used to do years ago when I mixed in different circles, if I pulled this reading for a celebrity, I would be very scared for them. I would be warning the motherfuck out of them. I would have them go see a psychiatrist to make sure that they were the right mental state for the popularity wave that's coming their way, for the amount their life is going to change. Okay? It is what it is. For you, this all leaves you feeling good. It's something, all of this that happens for you, if you play your cards right, every pun intended, cheers you up. And there's your cheer up right there as the last card. Right? Takes you from, if I'm to read literally with these, takes you from 3 swords to 3 cups. It's really nice. I like it. Let's see if there's anything else the universe wants to tell you. One card and a crossing card. Look, this is par for the course. It's about what I expected for Jupiter entering Cancer and pulling a Cancer reading in general. But I'm pulling a soulmate cycle Cancer reading. It's not just Jupiter in Cancer. It's Jupiter in the sign of the theme energy of the soulmate cycle. It's harmonizing. It's beautiful, And on top of all that, you get Mercury moving in there, which is communication and commerce. And you get the fucking new moon. I mean, it's going to be a hell of a month for me to pull readings out here. Holy shit. All right, let's go. One card and a crossing card for everybody watching, which, these are always all signs readings, and I meant what I said. You're all honorary Cancerians. This affects you all on different levels, all right? I don't want you disappointed that, I just got the employee of the month at the McDonald's I work at. So what? Enjoy it. Just enjoy the ride. Enjoy anything that happens to you. Most people, nothing ever happens to them. You're part of a soulmate cycle. It means you've got potential for things to actually happen to you. I mean, that's incredible. It's fantastic. Just enjoy it. Enjoy these moments. You'll be looking back on this time. No doubt. No doubt. All right. One card, a crossing card for you. 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. You get to get on top of something that was once on top of you. Yeah, you can run as dirty with that as you want to. You get to be on top this time. Whatever. I don't care. You go, reverse cowgirl. I don't really fucking care. Either way, that's the way I'm phrasing it. Something that got the better of you once before, left you out in the cold, left you this sad rose. You now get the high ground on that. Okay? It's just a repeat message, but hey, it is what it is. I'm going to pull some side reads. All right? I'm going to pull some side reads and see if it's worth doing an extend. It seems a shame not to extend with all this Cancer energy, this Cancer reading. So I'll pull some side reads. If it's worth it, there'll be a couple of links at the top of the description. You want it? Take it. I don't care. Knock yourself out. This is incredible energy to pull on. I mean, this is like sirloin steak energy. I could eat this all day. Or bacon, one or the other. It's bacon energy. So we'll see. If there's a couple of links and you want it, click them. Otherwise, this is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Okay? And don't worry, I'm pulling on all the energies. We'll get there. All right. Good luck.